Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. We're looking at a cold start, about 30, freezing temperatures right now. We do have sunshine. It's dry. We do get up to about 42 or 43 today. So listen, the next the 4 or 5 days look dry. The weekend, I don't want to look that far in advance, but 53, 54 degrees this coming weekend.
I am so thrilled. The whole week looks good with sunshine. Let me tell you, sunshine came back in my life Saturday, and I say thank you just in time. I was getting depressed by this weather and this grayness and this ugh. And finally, Saturday, the sun came out. I was in the park. I'm walking around. It made all the difference in the world. Yesterday, I was at lunch with Yvonne and Ellen. We started at 12:30. We left the restaurant at 4.
Oh, my goodness. They don't yell at you, get out. They don't want you.
Get out.
That's crazy. They don't need the table, nothing.
No, it was getting busy when we were leaving, but when we first got there, it was pretty empty. And yeah, from 12:30 to 4, ladies' lunch.
That is an amazing thing. That's a long afternoon.
We had a very good time. We had a lot of, discussions all the way around, and it was a great day. Great afternoon for lunching with the ladies.
That's nice. I'm just curious, 3.5 hours, what are you eating? What are you ordering during that time?
We went to Bonefish Grill, so we got their bang bang shrimp, of course, which they're famous for, as an appetizer, fried calamari. We all shared that, which was plenty. We could have stopped there, but then we each got a salad. I had a shaved Brussels sprout salad.
So the Brussels sprouts are shaved, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like Parmesan cheese would be shaved?
Kind of, but it's a Brussels sprout, so it's a little bigger pieces with a bunch of stuff in it, and it was very good, very good.
Very nice.
Wine and, it was good.
Who drove home after this?
We all drove home,
shindig.
waving, kissing goodbye.
All right, but you were fine, I take it. All right.
I was fine.
Good.
I don't think one glass of wine is,
All right. You were nursing a glass of wine. That's good to
you better
hear.
believe it, yeah. It was a nice size glass, though.
That's very nice. That is nice.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It was a nice surprise because we did it at spur of the moment. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that worked out well. So that was the weekend. Sunshine City. I'm so relieved.
Yeah, and by the way, you know who really wins when you go out for your ladies' lunch, Cande?
The waitress?
No.
Brian
wins, absolutely. I mean, he's home with Tilly, turns on the TV. It's beautiful. 3.5 hours of just himself. It's great. He wins. Yeah.
Well, good for him.
No, very good for him. Yeah, I think that's awesome. It was a good weekend over here.
I got a couple of very cute photos.
Yes,
of your beautiful family over the weekend, which I really appreciated. I saw Leah, you, and one of the dogs, so cute. And then a little thing of Elijah.
Yeah, I sent you the picture of myself, Leah, and Lucy to show you how Leah was feeling better.
Yes,
right?
She looks good. Mm-hmm.
And then Elijah and myself, taking a little selfie. We wanted to send you that. Elijah sent you a video,
Did. I loved it. He knows who's cool in this world.
Oh my God, he loves his Aunt Cande, no doubt.
He knows. Honey, they're not going to come any cooler than your Aunt Cande. I tell my kids that. I think they're starting to realize it.
Yeah, no,
I've been telling them that since birth.
Aunt Cande
You're never going to meet a coolest person in your world, so stop trying.
And she's got stories for days.
Stories for days, and I appreciate my little singer. I look forward to his life as a singing adult. I know he's going places, that kid.
Yes, I say this with all love and respect to my son. I love my son, but he doesn't shut up. It's unbelievable.
Evan never shut up either. I feel your pain. We used to pay him to shut up. I'm not even lying. We would give him money. We would give him money to be quiet. I don't know if you have to go that far, but we did.
No, I haven't gotten to that point. I'll deal with the singing. I'm not paying him to be quiet. Because he wouldn't be anyway. He would take the money and then he'd sing about taking the
You're
money.
not allowed. You're not allowed. Got to give the money back. Yeah, for at
Yeah.
least a minute. He couldn't even last a minute. We would pay him for 1 minute of silence. I mean, really, I feel your
Agreed.
pain.
Speaking of your son, Evan,
Yeah.
I saw a video on Instagram of him. He's quite the dancer, Candy. Did
Well,
you see?
so is his mother. So I'm going to take credit for that too. Yes, I did see that, and he is quite a dancer.
Man, he was really breaking it down,
Yep.
let me tell you.
Yep, and I do the same, and I have proud to say so does Casey. We all are big dancing. I've been dancing with them on my knees since they could stand up.
I wouldn't expect that from KC. Okay.
Casey is a really good dancer. I know you wouldn't
Wow.
expect it, but this is how we grew up. We used to dance in the grocery aisles for fun when a good song would come on. Always. We were always dancing because you have to. And I would always be like, dance like no one's watching. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Very nice. All right, well, it was nice to see.
Babies. I think of them and I'm like, where did they go?
Yeah, we got a big week. Casey has a birthday Wednesday.
Yeah, 33, old man.
Yeah, that is a very big deal.
And we'll all get together Saturday and celebrate.
Beautiful. I love that. Leah went back to tennis yesterday. She had a makeup lesson that was canceled when she was sick. So yesterday. But this is what's interesting. So she had a lesson, a makeup lesson, and it was great. She worked like any other lesson from noon to 1, and then she was supposed to go back for 5:30. They have every Sunday night they do match play where different girls play each other and they actually play a match. I go upstairs to her room at about 4:15 just to make sure she's in the process of getting ready, and she was out like a light, Candy. Out.
Yeah,
So
it takes a lot out of you being that sick. Takes
Right,
a while to get back into the groove.
I let her off the hook. She said, "Can I skip this one?" I said, "You go back to bed." So she slept until the Grammys started. Then she came down and had some food and watched the Grammys with
Now,
me.
did you see Joni Mitchell perform? I did not.
I did not. I went to bed or missed that. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I did not.
I wanted to see. I'm sure we could find that and watch it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did want to see that.
Now, the Grammys yesterday, we had spoken earlier in the Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment in the 6 o'clock hour. The Luke Combs, Tracy Chapman performance last night. If you haven't seen it, and I don't know if it does it justice watching the replay because it was so emotional. Like watching it live was so emotional.
So good. I thought
was-
Oprah was going to lose her mind. Did you see Oprah?
It was great, and it was great. Yes, Oprah was jumping up and down. Taylor was singing, and
Yeah.
it was and the great part about it is that
The story behind it. I'm sorry.
and well, the story, but Tracy Chapman getting the respect and the spotlight.
She deserves.
And right, and not a lot of artists, Luke Combs, give him all the credit in the world. He everything for the couple of interactions I've had with Luke Combs in my life, they haven't been very long, but those couple of interactions, he is exactly like that guy on stage last night. He gave the stage to Tracy Chapman.
It was a beautiful moment. I love him now. I liked him before. I love him now. Can you arrange for him and I to hug at any
Sure.
point in time?
Absolutely.
I would hug him so tight.
I'm going to tell you an interesting story. Before he became famous and we've seen him at shows and things, I was in Vegas. It was one of the ACM Awards. And there was I don't know when this goes back to, 2017, 16, 17, somewhere in there. And there was an event, a record company event at Topgolf in Las Vegas. And it was his record label. And there were bigger artists. He hadn't even released a song yet. So there's a lot of commotion. People are eating and drinking, whatever. And then there's this guy, this big dude with the chops, sideburns, and he's off to the side. And me and someone else were like sitting off to the side, and he sits down next to us, and we just start chatting. We're like, "Hey, who are you?" And he goes, "I'm Luke," and we just started to. He was so like he didn't want to be in the mix of all the people, and he
Right.
was so like just what a good dude. Like, I'll never forget that. What a nice guy. He deserves everything.
I'd love to give him a big old hug for sure.
Yeah. He's great. He deserves everything he gets. So that was awesome. Taylor announced a new album yesterday.
Yes, she is really having she had quite the year 2023, and it's continuing.
Yep, the Tortured Poets Department coming out April 19th. She announced when she won an award, she set a record for her 4th Album of the Year award. And by the way, today or tomorrow, she's hopping on a private jet, taking off to Japan for 4 shows in a row. So
where the government of Japan assured us she will be at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, just
the government of Japan. Okay,
it's remarkable. It's remarkable. It really is. It's remarkable.
It really is.
What she's doing.
Yeah, she's something.
I'm curious.
Have a baby, hurry up.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the final ratings on the Grammys were, because everyone. I don't usually watch the Grammys, but everyone I know was watching the Grammys last night.
I usually watch for a little while, but it was particularly good last night. And yeah, I mean, a lot of things happening worthy of the Grammys. And it was pouring rain. A lot of people lost power. It was raining insanely, but the Grammys got through, and it was good. It's a good one. Enjoyed it.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Candy, we still have a ton to do. I'm going to tell you at 7:47 about a new place that I took my kids this weekend.
A new place. Yes, I look forward to hearing that.
It was a lot of fun, and there's a bunch of people there that listen to our radio station.
Really?
And it was great. We'll get into it. It was real. First time I've ever been there. It was great. I'm gonna save that for 7:47. We got the new bedtime of 20-somethings. We will delve into that for you.
Want to hear all about that?
Yeah, and your next Bald and the Beautiful about 8:12. We're going to be cold. We start at about 30, get up to about 42. Sunshine, but still chilly. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.